Here we are. How's it going? We're back.
We are over here at Universal Studios to check out the brand new menu that they have at Finnegans, which is honestly one of our absolute favorite places, especially for drinks during HHN. But we just love Finnegans. It just feels like the home base of all of Universal Studios.
Yep, it does for us.
Yeah, so they've got some really exciting new menu items, a new burger, some seafood. They've made some changes that people aren't happy about. Goodbye to the web appetizer and the burger. Sorry about that, guys, but we're excited to try the new things, right? They've always got to be changing things up to keep it exciting. And we're excited to show it to you guys, see what you guys think.
Yep, we know what Universal can do now with what they've done at Epic. So
yeah,
hopefully that's kind of making its way over here. That was our big hope. So let's check it out.
I love that you're excited because I'm going to be real with you. I'm nervous. I'm definitely nervous because Epic is bringing it in the food and beverage department. And so we're hoping that this new menu is showing off a little bit of that, bleeding its way over here into Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure. So we're keeping really good track of these things as best we can and bringing them to you guys. So with that, shall we?
Let's go.
Let's check it out, man. So here's the new menu. It's quite lovely. I like everything about the layout, the font, and everything. So these are the signature cocktails, the bar and grill menu on this side. They've got a really great selection. And by the way, guys, this is one of the best bars, I believe, inside of all of Studios. The bartenders here just kill it every time. We just ordered Palomas, double Palomas actually, off of the menu. Or, you know, not on the menu. You can say that a few different ways, right? So then here is our food menu. We definitely want to try these new black and tan O-rings. So onion rings that are with Heart Blogger beer batter and fried crispy with Guinness aioli. Sounds so good. They've also done a little refresh on things that were already on the menu before. I'm not sure exactly what all the refresh is. I know like on some things like they got rid of the bacon that used to be on the Irish loaded crisps. There's a little bit less specifics on the way that they're describing the meat and cheese board. I can imagine that gives them more flexibility on what they're bringing out. But we're excited to try the drunken mussels. Those are brand new on the menu. So those are going to be Prince Edward Island mussels cooked in an Irish whiskey cream toasted sourdough bread. And then we are definitely going to get those black and tan O-rings. Then over here, they've got a lot of really cool things going on. They've taken out all of the sandwiches and, well, the handhelds, and then the soup and salad section of the menu is also gone. Although you can still get a soup. Here it is. The beer cheese soup is still on here. And it looks like they've pretty much done away with any salad except for the pub salad. So, but today we've got the Dublin Lawyer, which I think Manny's going to try. And then I'm going to try the new burger. They did do away with the old burger, the web burger. I'm going Red Dragon Bacon Cheeseburger. But the thing I actually am sad that they did away with is the salmon BLT. And a few of our kids loved that sandwich, especially Gray, who can't have like gluten and dairy and was able to get it with a gluten and dairy-free bun.
Right. Yep.
And loved that so much. Yeah, so that's a bummer to see that.
Restriction.
Yeah.
Good finds. All right, well, here's something interesting. I don't know if you guys have ever tried this, but these are mixed drafts where they mix two different drafts of something or other, like Guinness and Harp, or Guinness and Strongbow, Harp and Strongbow, Guinness and Smithwick's, which is a red ale, Guinness and Blue Moon, Harp and Sprite. Those all sound pretty interesting. I'm not a big Guinness type person. I don't like it. So I'm not sure if I would try one of these. I might be up for a Guinness and Strongbow.
I've had the snake bite many times.
Oh, that sounds good.
Something I would like to try on our next visit, as I would really like to try, actually, the Irish loaded crisps sound really good. It's like an Irish nachos.
Corned beef.
Yeah. The other thing is this Kilcannon mashed potatoes, creamy Yukon Gold potatoes mashed with scallions, leeks, and cabbage. Doesn't that sound tasty?
Yeah.
That just sounds really, really nice. And then over here, the corn O'Brien, which is the fire roasted corn, heirloom tomatoes, green beans, onions, and garlic. It just sounds so good. There's so many great things to try over here. I love this place too. There's live music all the time. The servers, it really feels like a local owned pub with the familiar faces. It's just got such a great, I feel so comfortable and relaxed when I'm here. It's a great spot.
So we're going to try the black and tan O-rings, thick hand-cut onions dipped in house-made Harp Lager beer batter and fried crispy with Guinness aioli. So right off the bat, they're wide cut. The batter is really golden, and I'm going to just try this in this aioli.
I always worry with onion rings that like I'm going to bite and then the whole ring comes out and it like slaps your face and burns you. It looks like you were able to bite through that pretty easily. So the onions are cooked nicely.
Yep.
For such a thick onion. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That released really well. The batter is really, I mean, it's light, so it's not overbearing, which is nice, but it doesn't have much flavor. That aioli, though, that sauce is the key to this whole thing.
It's a Guinness aioli, which I have never had before, and I'm excited to give it a try.
I was hoping to pick up a little bit more of the actual onion flavor. I think the cooking got it right to that point where it transitions from like the onion flavor to a caramelized onion flavor, like in between. But everything else, cooked, breading, sauce is amazing. It's a good bite.
All right, they are crispy. They're not hot, like burn my fingers hot, but like it's nice and crisp. Smell really nice. I like this aioli. It's thick.
The aioli is the key.
Yeah, it's nice and thick and sticks to it well. You know what I mean? It's not runny. Like, oh wow.
Oh, look at that bite. See, that came right off. I think the aioli is just the star of the show. I mean, just give me some bread with that aioli.
Man, our server was very wonderful. She was saying that she would eat this aioli on absolutely everything, and I have to say I agree. It's nice because it just has a really great flavor to it, a nice balance. It's not overly Guinness, so if you're not a Guinness person, it's not bringing that, but it has so much really nice flavor in there. I like the thickness, and it's very creamy, which is wonderful.
And there's a touch, I picked up a touch of sweetness, almost like a brown sugar sweetness, but not.
I think Guinness as a stout, isn't it a stout? Kind of brings that, right? I'm not a stout person, but I always think of it when I have tried it, the times I've tried it, there's almost like a molasses sweetness, which is probably psychological
like a
because it's
malty.
dark. But I still just like that's what I kind of get. But I will say this: I think that everything about this is perfect. It needs a little tiny sprinkle of salt.
Yeah,
A little
that would
sprinkle
help.
of salt would open up the fry on the bread, on the onion
I
ring.
agree.
Because the fry is perfect. The batter is perfect. It's not greasy at all. I mean, my fingers, I'm holding this, like I don't feel greasy, but it's perfectly crispy and lovely. It's like literally a little and it would like burst it all open. It would unlock the flavor. But man, I really like that they're so wide and thick and that bite. I have little tiny teeth and they're not good at like, I can't like tear things. I don't have good tearing teeth, which I know is a dumb thing to say. But if you're somebody who doesn't have good tearing teeth, you know what I mean. And you actually look at foods and think to yourself, I don't know, because I'm going to make a mess because I'm not able to like bite it and tear it the way a lot of people are. This, I mean, you saw it. I was able to tear it right away. So that's how tender that nice thick cut onion is inside. But I'm still getting the flavor of onion. It's not like washed away by being overcooked. So I think these are great. It's not a stack of them, but they're so thick that like if everybody gets one or two, you're good to go.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Oh man. Yes. Yeah.
Also, the drunken mussels. Now, I've talked about mussels before where they're pretty basic. You get some good garlic, you get some good butter, and you can have some excellent mussels. These seem really interesting with the Prince Edward Island mussels cooked in an Irish whiskey cream, toasted sourdough bread. So we'll see how that comes out. Very excited about that.
Dude, this is a tremendous amount of mussels.
Yep.
This is a lunch.
Yep. The bad news is Carrie doesn't like mussels. The good news is Manny likes mussels.
Yeah, Manny loves mussels, especially Prince Edward Island mussels.
Yes.
We got to go there about 2 years ago. We spent a good amount of time in Prince Edward Island
Yep.
in our RV. Had the best time ever. If you ever get a chance to drive up there, you know, we always say, man, sometimes you can get in your car and you can go to a lot of amazing places. And
Canada.
that was one of the best places we went.
Yep.
That in Nova Scotia, Lunenburg, just great places. But Manny fell head over heels in love.
The Prince Edward Island mussels.
Yes. And so it's interesting, though, to see, do they live up to the local? Like, when you've had them fresh there.
I don't think they'll be local. But
It's like, let me just
It's
preface
a good-
this. I'm not getting...
it's fun to try.
It's an interesting...
search.
It's like people from England trying fish and chips here.
I wouldn't know about that.
Right, but you know what I mean? They're like, okay, that was a nice try. But anyway, you have had some winners though.
Yep. Let's see.
So what do we got here? Look at, I'm just excited about, I really want to try the bread and this sauce. Because this sauce was a, what was it, a creamed?
Guinness.
A creamed Guinness. Something around.
Jameson?
Because man. Let's do an eyebrow check.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
I knew the eyebrows were coming.
Wow. Those are really, really good.
Really?
Yeah. I love the, got a little touch of brininess that you expect from mussels, which that's one of the things I like about it. Great flavor. And that sauce really adds to it. Really enhances the flavoring. Touch of sweetness to it. Not very sweet at all, but just a kind of a hint of sweetness. Really good. Really good.
And how's the cook on them? Are they, I don't know, are they
They're
supposed to be,
good.
can you speak to like their texture? And how are these as far as the mouthfeel of a mussel?
All right. So the mouthfeel of a mussel is usually pretty loose.
Creamy?
Let's go with creamy.
Okay.
But the focus is going to be on the flavor. Kind of what flavors and sensations you get from it. You get the earthy, sea, ocean type brininess. Those kind of tones in there. That's what I'm looking for in a mussel.
Why are Prince Edward Island mussels like so like prized? Like what's the deal there?
I
Like
think
what
they're
about
just
them?
a really good size, a really good bite size, and they've got those flavors in there. You
That
dip a little bit of the
sauce.
sauce,
Look at how that sauce coats
like
it.
it sticks in there.
I've never seen them in a cream sauce. Is that
No.
a common way? I've never seen that.
I haven't seen it commonly.
Not commonly. And this
Okay.
complements nicely.
Yeah.
Very cool. All right, I'm going in on this sauce. I'm a sauce like fanatic. I come by it by my genetics. My mother is a sauce fiend as well. So this is a beautiful sourdough toast, really perfectly toasted, beautifully buttered, but there's not like garlic on or anything. So the flavor should be coming from this sauce. This sauce has got just the right amount of like, it's a really nice viscosity, if you will. Man, I feel like that bird that hangs out with an animal to eat like the little bits that animal doesn't want.
I mean, like a vulture.
No. Vultures will eat all of it. But you know what I mean? Like, as let me tell you, you can eat all these mussels and they look lovely. I'm not gonna lie. They look beautifully prepared.
They're very good mussels.
But I'm gonna be over here stealing your bread and your sauce every step of the way. My sauce is really nice. It's light though. It's not overbearing at all.
No.
Which is nice because with the seafood, I mean, I might not eat them, but I know that you don't want an overbearing sauce. You want something that's going to complement it. The sauce is beautifully complementary to any seafood. This would be great with scallops, with, you know, just about anything.
It would be. It looks like a heavy cream sauce, but it's not. It's not a cream.
100%. I thought it was going to be thicker because of the way it holds on to things. But in your mouth, it's really light and bright, fresh. I could imagine it. It's sweet. It's nice.
Also got the Dublin Lawyer. That's a lobster and shrimp sauteed with braised leeks. It's got a little bit of that onion in it, so I'm looking forward to that. Potatoes, roasted garlic, shallots, Irish whiskey cream sauce, toasted sourdough bread.
I just want to remind you that we are in a theme park right now. This is a beautiful dish.
It really
We
is.
aren't even in one of the fine dining restaurants in the theme park. This is just a regular, like a table service.
Yeah.
Look at that bite. That is lobster.
Lobster?
This bread is lobster.
Lobster and shrimp leeks.
Amazing. Let's go.
You saw I hit it with that touch of lemon at the very beginning. That was key. To hit it with a little bit of lemon, bring out some of those flavors. It's really excellent. The leeks are such a mild, oniony touch to it.
Leeks are amazing.
Yeah, they really are. Really are. It's a great combination of flavors. Good size shrimp.
How-
Like, look at that shrimp. That is a bit. I might have to cut that in half.
How was the lobster?
Really good. That was very good. Very good cook. Nice meaty bite of lobster tail. It was good.
It looks
Like
like a
this?
pasta dish, but it's not.
This is a leek. This is leeks.
Oh my
It looks like
God.
fettuccine, but
This is like everything you would have on top of a pasta,
Yeah.
but you're just getting all the topping in a bowl.
that,
That's amazing.
I'm gonna go in on the
God, that
shrimp.
looks really good. That's your winner?
No,
It's like, yeah.
that shrimp is exactly what you want in a shrimp. It's cooked perfectly. It's got a nice bounce to it and a good bite. And then you get that wonderful shrimp flavor, a little bit of touch of sweetness. Just a great compliment to all these wonderful flavors in here with the leeks and the shallots and the garlic.
Dang. Okay, Finnegans, we see you showing off with your little seafood dish. I can't believe that this whole bowl is just sort of like the topping, you know what I mean, of what would be on a pasta. It comes with that beautiful sourdough bread, so again, you're able to like just lop it all up. Wow. It's very delicate. I like that a lot. I like that it's so, it allows the seafood to shine, which lobster requires like things to not be too overbearing. And shrimp, you know, will adopt the flavor of whatever it's with. But man, the choice of the leeks and the sauce and the way that they work together.
And the shallots.
It has a nice, it's almost sweet. Like I think you said that, right? It's got like I think you said that about the Prince Edward Island mussels, but the sauce, it almost has a sweetness to it. Wow. Yeah, that's like, yeah. I think I would like it to have, like, I'm talking about like barely a salt shake, but just a little like of like just the table salt. But listen, that's just like, you know how it is. Table salt's a personal preference thing, but this is like delicate. It's lovely. It's very well prepared. Done with really nice ingredients, and I really, really appreciate that you're like, again, that you're just getting this whole plate filled with basically the topping. Like if you threw this over fettuccine or you threw this over angel hair, oh my God, could you imagine? Like, you know, that would be a whole different jam. But you're just gonna get all this yummy and be on your way. It's just amazing. All right, here we go. I keep eating it. That's crazy. They did a really good job on that dish. I like that a lot. Okay, so next up we've got this new burger, the Dragon Bacon Cheeseburger. I love the little 4-leaf clover on there. And the breaded, you know, the fried pickle on top. Really cute. Let's see what's going on inside. Okay, so, you know, I mean, it's looking okay. I'm not going to lie.
I'm a little disappointed in the look.
I'm a little disappointed, but that's okay. That's okay, because sometimes great things can happen when you least expect it. Now, maybe a lot of the stuff could be under here. I see onion. Oh yeah, that's where it all is. There's the action. Patty feels okay. It's feeling a little, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We're going to cut it in half and take a look. Hey, that doesn't look bad.
That's really good.
So I did order it medium. I went with medium because it's kind of middle of the road.
It's a good middle of the road.
It's kind of like what most people order a burger to be.
I would go medium rare.
Right, yeah. I will say the burger cut really tender. If you notice, I still got a lot of nice pink color in here. So I'm pretty happy about that. I also like that it's juicy. The bread is great. The bread, I love that this is so fresh. Like the bottom bun is just doing its job of holding everything together. The top, I mean, look at that. Like that's
and it's
perfect.
not soggy, right? The bottom bun's not soggy.
No,
which
it's
is also hard to balance.
It's very hard because it's been sitting. You know, I mean, it's been sitting here for a good 10, 12 minutes, you know, so that's a long time. But, all right, I'm going in. Yeah, it's got good flavor. I'm not getting, I think I need another bite because I'm not really understanding the dragon cheese. I feel like I got a nice bite of burger, like you can see there.
All right.
It's a nice cook. Also, I really appreciate, I could taste there, they did toast the bun, which I love it. Toast a bun, and that's actually part of why the bun is holding up so well. So when you toast it, you kind of almost create like a seal. And that also like absorbs all the sauce. It like just gets all the flavor there, and it becomes like this little, it reminds me of Ross and Friends, what's the flavor saver layer of the
voice maker?
The voice maker. It really does. But you know, it holds all that flavor in there, and you're like, yeah, instead of it just sogging out the bottom, a little toast on bun, even at home, just toast the bun. It makes a huge difference. So let me try over here because there's a little bit of like
the
onion
middle,
and stuff.
try to get more in the middle.
Okay.
All right. You get the cheese?
I got the onion.
All right.
Very good. It's tasty. It's a tasty burger. Let me tell you what, it tastes like 10 times better than it looked. before
All
we
right.
cut it.
Well, that's good.
Like when it came and it sat here, I was like,
Yeah.
oh God, it's looking a little, you know, like sad theme park burger. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not a sad theme park burger. It's a good burger.
That's good.
I mean, is it the best burger I've had? Even at Universal? Like all three parks? No. Epic is definitely bringing some better burgers over there. But I think it's probably the best burger I've had in Studios or Islands of Adventure.
Even better than Richter burgers?
Yeah, and you know, people make fun of Richter Burger, but I've had a good burgers
It's a
over
good
there.
burger.
If you get them good and fresh and you sit down and eat them like right away, I've had some great burgers over there. They're really solid. I mean, for real. I think it's good. And look, if you're coming in here and you just want to have a burger, this is solid. This is not your crappy
Like
theme park burger.
You don't come here for this burger, but if you come here and you want to eat, you want a burger, this is a good choice.
Yeah, I mean, they have to have a burger on the menu. You have families coming in, you have large groups of people coming in. Sometimes I'm just in the mood for a burger. I love a good burger. Like for real. We just did a whole video on smash burgers and, you know, Das Burger at Epic is one of our favorite things, you know. I love a good burger. I think this is solid. I'm going to give it a solid. I did not get any bacon yet, so I mean, it's just going to keep unfolding, but I like that the onion was really good. I got a good onion flavor. The cheese and whatever sauce is on it, I can't quite remember. I think it's an aioli. We'll have to grab the menu here. It's great, providing just the right amount of moisture. The burger's moist and cooked beautifully. For it to still be that pink when it's been sitting out here this long is really impressive. Bun is great. Yeah, he's going in. I feel like Manny always has like a little bit better like, I don't know. You're a little bit more of a burger connoisseur than I am. It's a solid burger. His eyebrows are happy.
All right, that is a solid burger. That is a really good burger.
Oh, good. See,
I like the meat has a good char on it. You can get a little bit of the char taste from the fire or the grill. Cooked really nicely. Had a really great pink color to it. It's had really nice meaty flavor to it as well. I took a little bit of a big bite, so because I wanted to get some of the bacon as well and that cheese. So you mix that in there, you get that salty bacon and a touch of the cheese. I didn't pick up the onion. I think it's going to be in another bite, but that kind of makes it interesting. You have different bites with different things, and it all just unfolds at a different time. Yeah, this is a really solid burger.
it's
If I was
pretty
in the mood
impressive.
for a burger and I was here, I would get this burger.
100%. Oh, I would 100%. In fact, if I was just in Universal Studios and I wanted a burger, I'd be like, hey, anybody want to go to Finnegans? Because drinks are good and the beer and the burgers are hitting.
That was good.
Finnegans has always been a solid choice when coming to Universal Studios.
Yeah.
Like if you had to pick some place that you just wanted to take the whole family and everyone was going to be able to find something off the menu, I would recommend Finnegans.
Yeah, I'm for sure.
Always a great choice. They have totally changed and revamped the menu, which is exciting. Like we love to see fresh changes on things. They brought in some really good heavy hitters and we tried them all tonight. I think that everything we had was really good or at least really solid.
Yeah, we did comment or note that there's one thing that is different, and they got rid of I guess the condiments caddy that used to be on there with a little bit of salt, pepper, ketchup, malt vinegar. So there's nothing on there. So if you need something extra, you have to ask for it. And
Yeah.
they'll bring it to you.
They'll totally bring it out to you. So that was a really good note because I'm like, I swear there used to be little caddies on these tables.
Yeah.
So they did away with that. They're not there. So if you want salt, pepper, any of those things, you do have to ask, which is fine, but I would say ask. Make it so that you're enjoying your meal all the more. They've done a really good job of refining the menu down to make things a little bit easier on the kitchen side. Where I think this shines is that they didn't compromise quality of the food that we're getting in order to streamline the kitchen process. Why that matters is something, say for instance, the shrimp boxty, great dish, right? Everybody really enjoyed it. That was a 3-station dish. The new seafood dish that Manny had was absolutely delicious.
Yeah.
That's a 1-station
One
dish.
station.
So that's going to reduce your time of turnaround on food coming out of the kitchen hot and fresh and really delicious by a significant amount, right?
Yeah, and improve the quality
Exactly.
of presenting the dish as it was design.
Exactly. And also, like, when you're waiting for a table here, you're probably going to have an easier turnaround time. The challenge in doing things like that in streamlining a kitchen is not giving up on quality, and they did not give up on quality.
No, it was there.
No, it was very good. My burger, when it first came out, I was a little nervous. I mean, you guys look here, look at the picture of it. It wasn't giving me, wow, this is going to be a killer burger. But let me tell you, it was a really good, solid burger. I really enjoyed it. The flavors were unique. They were beautiful. I loved the red onion in there. The garlic aioli was shining.
The toasted bun.
Toasted bun, the quality of that bun, look, don't underestimate the quality of a great bun. And the burger meat was beautiful and perfectly prepared to temperature.
Yep.
Which is not easy. I mean, not usual in a theme park.
Like, don't judge a burger by its cover.
Or at least by the way it looks on the plate, right? Exactly. Yeah. That double and lawyer, I think, was the winner of the night.
It really was.
It was really tasty.
Could have benefited from just a dash of salt. A little bit of seasoning would have really brought out an immense amount of more flavors. So
it would have opened up the flavors.
Yes.
And so I don't use salt on my food at the table, like as a usual. Like, you know, there's people who, like, you sit down, they get their food in there immediately. I'm not that person. And I definitely noted, like, the onion rings, the French fries, and I would say even your sauce a little bit on that seafood dish. I'm talking like a little, not like just a tiny bit of something to open it up a little bit. Would have benefited from that. But that is like the tiniest, that's like everybody's personal preference. So, I mean, it really is splitting hairs about just personal preference. But overall, onion rings, fantastic. I really liked them a lot, especially that Guinness aioli. That was the shining star for real.
That really was.
Man, and then my burger with the fries, fantastic. You had a seafood night. Who would have thought?
At Finnegans.
Yeah.
Lobster, shrimp, leeks. Oh, that was so good.
It was really good. He actually completed the whole thing. He ate the whole thing. So anyway, guys, I think head on over here, guys. Finnegans has changed it up. I know people are upset about the webs things being gone. We talked to our server about it, and they said, you know, that was like the number one thing that kept getting sent back to the kitchen. So while it might be your favorite, it was causing problems in the kitchen. And so, you know, those types of things, you got to streamline that stuff out, get to the high quality stuff that people are loving, and that's what makes a kitchen really function well. So happy to see things that are clogging the kitchen be gone, and really great things coming in. And I think they did a fantastic job with the replacements.
Yeah, everything was really good. Really good.
Really, really good. So come on out to Finnegans. Try it out when you're at Universal Studios. Again, this is one of our favorite places. I think it is our favorite place here in studios. As far as just like the comfort, the servers, the bar is fantastic. It's consistent. Just feels like home when you're in there. We love Finnegans.
You know what you're going to get. You're going to get a great meal in a great place and a great atmosphere.
Yes.
Very reliable.
Very reliable. Very reliable. It's just sort of the heartbeat of Universal Studios as far as we're concerned. So anyway, if you guys come out and try something here, let us know what you get and what you like, what you don't like. We need to hear about that, guys. Tell us everything that's going on for you as far as your food journey when you visit the parks. Share with us where you'd like us to go next. Check us out on Instagram. It's Enchanted_Nomads. I try my best over there, guys. It's really hard to do Instagram. But nonetheless, see you on the next one, guys.
Thanks for joining us.